welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Singy, we get to see the league leader in OPS in this one today.
Oh, he's been outstanding this season, getting on base and slugging. Such a tough out. Really making pitchers question their life choices, Boog.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Nick Lodolo. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And that is out of play.
First pitch, 4-10.
There's a swing and a drive. See you later. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Giants score first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count and trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. This one lifted in the air, left field, and there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And it's a full count.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Jordan Hicks. What's the word on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. First pitch misses. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one missing low.
No.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 out, base is empty. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings and misses. 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Up and in, 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Outside low, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3. Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Off balance throw in time. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Matt Chapman. Lodolo, in his fourth year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. There's a strike. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 7, shortstop Casey Schmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Casey Schmidt. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That's outside. 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hammered, base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Yastrzemski launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Schmidt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
Hicks back to work. And there's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Backed off the plate that time.
Full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bailey pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting 6, first baseman Christian Encarnacion Strand.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That's too low, and it's 1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7, third baseman.
In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Yastrzemski on his way over, brings it in, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski went deep in his most recent game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just off the inside edge.
2-0.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Swinging, and now 1 away.
Batting 9th,
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And he takes a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Trevino makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's already homered here in this one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And that misses. And that is ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ramos makes the catch. And a quick out, number one.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jose
Here's Jose Trevino. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back, up against the wall, and brings it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Friedel takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
That's a little bit low. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jung-Hoo Lee. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1.
In the dirt. Lodolo winds and deals. Little chopper rolls foul. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Espinal makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1. This one in the dirt. That one ripped, but foul. In there at the knees for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Two on, 1 out. Now it's Matt Chapman. Fly to center his first time. Fastball for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Chapman gets a piece there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a 2-out double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air, right side. Fraley has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that is that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom of the fourth.
Leading
Now,
off
Matt
for the
McClain.
Reds, second baseman, Matt McClain.
And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball 2, down.
And there's the ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The 3-1. Foul ball. Got it. That K is his third of the game.
Now batting.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He reached out a walk his first time.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Wade steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Giants 4 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
No balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Ground ball to the right side, and it kicks off the base, and they get the out after the ricochet.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
Now batting.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. Fitzgerald, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that's in the dirt. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit, 1 for 2. And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Nick Lodolo will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
The
the
pitcher
Reds.
for the Reds, Tony
Number
Santillan.
64.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. And there's 2 down. Now here is Lamont Wade Jr. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Elliot Ramos now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one just misses. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0.
Yeah, we in goal mode.
Never going slow mo.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And now the
off for the
designated
Reds.
hitter for the Reds,
Designated
Jamer
hitter,
Candelario.
Jamer Candelario.
Hicks back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramos makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Close but called a ball. Ball 1. The Giants leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. That's through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Flied to right his first time. That one fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Inside, almost got him.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Matt Chapman. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
A little bit low. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Encarnacion Strand takes it to the bag. Up one down. And digging in for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the catch for the second out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Casey Schmidt. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Giants go in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Giants 5 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino digs in now. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Misses outside, and that's ball two.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
That's in there, and the count's full.
Full count.
Now batting, center fielder TJ
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, TJ Friedel. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. The Reds hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch
Now
right there,
batting,
and that's not the
second
kind of
baseman,
approach that you want to have. Even if you do
McLean.
get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
That one
1-2.
not close. Now 1-2. In the dirt. Trevino off of first with 2 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up
Now
drawing the
batting,
walk. Very
shortstop,
gritty.
Ellie De
First
La
and second,
Cruz.
2 outs. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. A strikeout and a walk. And that one almost got him.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. First and second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th.
No, that's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now 2 aboard. Play at the plate. Got him. Nice save on the offline throw as he makes the tag inning over. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. It's the Giants 5 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. In the air to left center, Lux. In position, corrals it. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey, the next to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike. And that skips into dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Line drive. Fraley makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And now it's the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground. And foul ball. Swings through that one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants go down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Miller.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Gavin Lux.
Left fielder, Gavin Lux.
Pinch hitter coming on, Stuart Fairchild.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Outside with a breaking ball. That's inside. Next pitch is downstairs. Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. In now for the Reds, Jamer Candelario.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Pitch misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Right side. Yastrzemski makes the play. 2 away.
Now batting. First baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that's too high. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's inside. And that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball popped up. Wisely pulls it down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. So remaining in the game defensively, Stuart Fairchild. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 3.
Center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Santiago back to work. In the air, right field. Fraley pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman
Lamont Wade Jr. will hit next. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive, and that's a great play for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for the
Taylor
Reds,
Rogers on to
number
pitch here.
55.
And with the big deficit on the
Taylor
scoreboard,
Rogers.
he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Reds nothing.
Now pitching for San
Back
Francisco.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
71.
8th. Tyler Rogers.
Tyler Rogers.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in,
Leading off for
Santiago
the Reds,
Espinal.
third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Check swing, called strike. Rogers goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their
Next
starter.
for the
Yeah, we've
Reds,
seen some pretty
right
excellent
fielder,
pitching out of this
Jake
staff so far. I
Fraley.
mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Chopper right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man,
Now
4
batting,
pitches, 2
the
outs.
catcher,
That is an
Jose
excellent pace.
Trevino.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Giants leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball center field. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Reds nothing. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
And
San
here
Francisco,
is
third baseman
Matt Chapman. And that's a strike. And there's a foul ball. Next one just misses. And a count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now.
batting,
Just
second
disconnected
baseman,
from
Brett
head to
Wisely.
toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Wisely stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. One down, base is empty. That
No,
one
that's
misses, and the count is 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 down, bases
Casey
empty.
Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. And a foul ball. That's in there. 0-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike
And up next for
Yastrzemski.
San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1.
Schmidt off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field, Fairchild makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Giants 5 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 9th, here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
We don't
Now
see this a
batting,
whole lot
second
anymore where
baseman,
hitters with
Matt
2 strikes are willing to
McClain.
shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Stepping in, Matt McClain.
No.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
1-0.
And that's ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's a strike. On the ground to the left. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively.
batting,
Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
De La Cruz.
So they're down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Fought off foul.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also
got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you living everything you thought about. No single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab it and I'll be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand. If I slip, I slide. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of the ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of the ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, the baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the, when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the luck, but you didn't make it. Even if you made it, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of the ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of the ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang. We have sacks and some dirty bands, blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of the ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip,